Well, Mally, welcome back to the Den, or as you would have called it back in your day, the new Den, which you briefly graced. Tell us what you're doing here today.
I'm actually doing a programme on my football career and my life, if you like. Where I grew up, North Wales, moved down to Watford, was my first club. Welsh speaking, I couldn't speak English when I moved away, so that was a bit difficult, and being 250 miles away from home. So went from Watford to Aston Villa to Norwich, and obviously to Millwall here, where I had a great time and where I loved my time here. And then I went to Newcastle, but I retired at 28, and through that 13 years, there were some roller coaster times, and there were some bad times, and there were some good times. And the programme is an hour long, where I hope people can be inspired by the story a little bit, because I did get some black times, with the drinking. I drank too much some periods of my life, which took me into a dark place. But I've come out the other end. It took a lot of guts, if you like, and I had to be brave and say to myself that at that time, why I was getting into so many difficult, troubled times. I was getting myself into fights, and I was getting too old for all that kind of thing. But I think I can look back now and say the injury wasn't good, and then the months and years on the sidelines of not doing anything, not training, not playing, not getting that adrenaline rush, if you like, in the dressing room of playing. And I found my highs in other ways, and that was the drink.
I remember one of the early days of your broadcasting career. I think you had an injury, I think quite a bad injury with us, and I said to you, well, since you're not doing anything, might as well make yourself useful, and you came up and started doing a bit of commentary and a bit of interviews with some of the players. Yeah,
I only did it for you, Dean, I remember that. I didn't realise I enjoyed that part of it so much. It was something new for me. You definitely stood me in good stead for the future, because that's what I do now, and I really enjoy it. I think playing, you can't substitute playing. I think being involved in football as a manager or coach is maybe second best to that, but definitely third best to it is talking about the game and trying to pass on some information or experience that you've picked up along the way. And if people like listening to me, because I don't sit on the fence, it's either black or white. And if I am critical of a player or a team, I try and tell them my opinion on how I would do it, so at least people at home can think what they like after that.
Well, most people around here wouldn't understand the word you're on about, because I said most people around here wouldn't understand you because you broadcast in Welsh, obviously.
Yes, yeah. There's only about 3 of us who can speak the lingo up there in Wales. Ewan Roberts was one. John Hartson, of course, and myself. So yeah, I've been fortunate. I've been retired a long time now, and I fell on my feet a little bit with the BBC to start with, and now with S4C. I totally enjoy it. It's good times, but it's that stage of my life again where I'm finding myself maybe sitting still a little bit. I'm an A-licensed coach. I've never, I've been involved in coaching since I've retired, with youth football, with Crystal Palace, with Tottenham recently, and still am a little bit. It'll be a pity if in 3 years' time when I'm 50, that I haven't maybe had a goal, because I'm looking at managers that are out there now, and I'm certain I'm not worse than them. But maybe I've been tarnished with a brush over the years, deservedly so, for doing some stupid things. But hopefully I've grown up at last.
One of your ex-Millwall teammates, called Alex Ray, had similar issues, and over time has imparted his wisdom onto young players. Is that something you also do?
I think so. People say that you got something to give back, and I said, well, football gave me a lot. So I took a lot out of the game, I think, and that maybe knowledge and experience and the know-how maybe of the do's and the don'ts on the pitch and off the pitch. I think it can help. I think man management is a skill for everyone, and I tend to get on with most people in my life now. I don't try and cause any no fights and no arguments, not even with my missus. That's what she says. But I just feel that it's that time now for me. I coach. I go and watch coaching sessions of teams, and I think to myself, I can do better than that. And really, it's who wants to take the chance, maybe. So we'll have to wait and see in the next few months.